Hello, everybody. It's that College Football Guy here with another video. For some reason, the recording is screwed up, or I've been interrupted. This is the fourth time trying to do this one. It's been interrupted, and it's the last one I'm doing today, which is rather ironic, but whatever. I know I'm putting these out a lot today, but I told you I want to get these cranked out. Part of me was thinking I'm being just cranking them out like crazy, and then my wife, who was home, says, "Well, your friend Scotty there has put out a lot of videos in a day too. I've seen him." Like, yeah, Scotty, be the Baylor King. I'm talking to you. Don't you have the record for between the two of us for the most videos you put out in a day? Wasn't it like 25 or something? You did a whole bunch of preview videos or prediction videos or whatever it was. I forgot what it was, but my goodness, you blew my doors off. Speaking of this guy, I love him to death, but hey, he's a college basketball fanatic. He loves Baylor. He talks about college football, all of college sports. I mean, he always tries to keep me informed about everything going on in the transfer portal, regardless of what sport it is. So go give his channel a check. Check him out on the channel. Check out his channel. He's always in the comments. Just click on his link, click on his profile, get a comment. If you like his videos, hey, subscribe to his channel. But anyway, who are we talking about today? We're talking about Texas State, another team that finished 4-8 this year. Not too good, was it? Let's get this thing down a little bit lower because that sun's just like getting me mid-eyeball and it looks kind of weird, doesn't it? But I'll make Texas State here. They just could not get it going. Texas State has had its seasons, but last season was not one of them. They went 4-8. So we're doing these preview videos. We're going to do what we do with all of them. We're going to compare the non-conference games from last season and this season. We'll say which one's tougher here. We'll decide that. And we'll do the full schedules from last season and this season. And we'll decide which one's tougher. But one thing is unique about both games. You're going to catch this and go like, wait, what? But it's actually accurate. And since it involves Scotty's Baylor, he can definitely go in the comments and confirm if this is right or wrong or this is a misprint because I'm going off of this. But the schedule, non-conference games, last season for Texas State. At Nevada. It's a long ways to travel for Texas State. Home against FIU, which is Florida International. At Baylor, and then home against Houston Christian. One Power 5, two Group of 5, one FCS. The Power 5 is on the road, and one of the two Group of 5s is on the road. Now the road games this season. At Baylor. Yeah, 2 years in a row at Baylor. Scotty, explain in the comments, because I'm looking for this at the McLean Stadium, like 2 years running? It's not a home and home? How'd this work out? I couldn't find anything on it. Scotty be the Baylor King. I'm asking you. Please let me know and everybody know down in the comments because admittedly, this is a bit weird. But anyway, they're non-conference games for 2023 for Texas State. At Baylor, at UTSA, Texas San Antonio, home against Jackson State, and home against Nevada. So Nevada was a home and home. One Power 5, two Group of 5, one FCS, the Power 5 on the road, and one of the two Group of 5s on the road. Well, they got Baylor on the road both years, so it counts the same. So Nevada, which one's tougher, Nevada or UTSA? UTSA, by a landslide. So I got to say this season's non-conference games were tougher. Now, unless Scotty says otherwise, that last year's Baylor team is tougher than this year's Baylor team. That'd be interesting if you put that down in the comments. Yes, I can be an ass. I'm not apologizing for it. Now, last year's schedule. It's been a long day. All right. Last year's schedule, we're going to go through all of it here. So they start the season on the road at Nevada, traveling a long ways up to Reno, and they lost 38-14. Came back home against FIU and won 41-12. Impressive win. Then at Baylor, got blown out 42-7. Home against Houston Christian, FCS, won 34-0. Hey, not bad. Then came back to start conference play at James Madison. Yikes. Lost 40-13. Home against Appalachian State. Won 36-24. At Troy. Lost a close one 17-14. Home against Southern Miss. Lost a close one 20-14. Then they had the bye. So that's 8 in front of the bye and 4 after. Came out of the bye at ULM and lost 31-30. Close loss. At South Alabama. Not a close loss. Lost 38-21. Home against Arkansas State, won a close one for once, won at 16-13, but on the road against Louisiana to finish the year, lost 41-13. Yikes. This season's schedule. Start off at Baylor, at Texas San Antonio, UTSA, home against Jackson State, home against Nevada, then they start conference play at Southern Miss, at Louisiana, and then home against ULM. Then they get the bye. So last year was 8 in front of the bye and 4 after. This year it's 7 in front of the bye and 5 after. We'll see if that affects anything. Coming out of the bye, they're at home against Troy, the defending conference champions. Even though it's a home game, that's still an important game. It's a good placement on the bye there. Home against Georgia Southern, at Coastal Carolina, at Arkansas State, and finish the season at home against South Alabama. So which season is tougher? Well, let's look at the road games here. At Nevada, at Baylor, at James Madison, at Troy, at ULM, at South Alabama. ULM and Nevada were the only weak opponents on the schedule. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 tough road games out of the 6 they played. This season's road games: at Baylor, at UTSA, at Southern Miss, at Louisiana, at Coastal Carolina, at Arkansas State. 2, 3, 4. This is my opinion, but I think last season's schedule in its entirety is tougher than this season's. But why don't you let me know your thoughts down in the comments. So thanks everybody for watching the video. For the 3 questions we have for this, but first and foremost, if you haven't done already, please smash the like button, hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm, helps the video be seen by more people. Comment on the video. The 3 questions. 1, non-conference games from last season or this season. Which one's tougher? Second half question 2, the schedule from last season or this season. Which one's tougher? Question 3, they went 4-8 last year. Do you think they got a shot at getting at least 5 wins this season? It may be tough, but actually I think it actually lines up for them. They might have a shot. Because a lot of their tougher conference opponents, I mean, they got Coastal Carolina on the road, and they got Southern Miss on the road, and Louisiana. But Troy's at home, Georgia Southern's at home, South Alabama's at home. So let me know down in the comments. Like I said, this isn't a prediction by me. Do you think they can win at least 5 games? Let me know your thoughts on that down in the comments. And if you haven't done it already, please subscribe to the channel. Just past 450, on the way to 500. Hopefully we get to 1,000. We can start making some stuff happen. So thanks everybody for watching. I got to get this thing done. I got a few errands to run here and a couple things to get taken care of. Because actually, let's see. I've got a whopping, it's 5 after 8. I got about 10 minutes to get everything ready here, which is already done down here, and get down the road and get a couple things done. So thanks everybody for watching the video. Hope everybody has a great Saturday evening, which is here in Tennessee. Be safe out there, and please be good to each other.